Hidden Cyclone. Now, of course, he's Hewick. How are you, Gentle Giant?
I'm super. How are you?
Well, I'm good, but no one cares. My feeling is you've just lined Chef d'Etat up for Paddy here. This is a horse you expect him to go and win on. Is that putting too much pressure on?
Well, not really, because the girl from America that owns the horse that won him on him in Tremor was at a flight. He was at an airport the other day for 12 hours trying to get a flight, and seemingly there's dust in the sky in America, right, and she couldn't get a flight on Monday. There was no flights out of America on Tuesday, and she's rang me and she said, fair juice, she rang me and she said, listen, she said, I'm not going to make it. She just can Paddy ride him. So that's the way. Paddy wasn't even coming. We were here, myself and Sean, and she was coming over. But listen, it's great that he has the ride now, and he's a nice ride for him.
He's looking for his first win under rules, isn't he?
He is. He's only his second ride. He rode in the flat in Leopardstown the other evening. He only has his licence 7 days.
Wow.
So I think I'm more nervous than he is.
Well, I was going to say, because you're a big cuddly giant at the end of the day, Shark. You're a big lad, but you're a gentle giant, which is why we call you that. Paddy, come in here with us, because Dad's getting a bit emotional here. I mean, he's welling up. Exciting day.
Yeah, I can't wait, and I can't thank the Kingsleys and Pierre for letting me ride the horse. It was unfortunate Taylor couldn't ride him. She had travel problems getting over here, and I'm delighted to ride the horse. He's a good chance, and I know if he can do it.
I mean, I was thinking originally, Dad's just lined this up. This will be one that either money's come, but the money has come, so there is a little bit of pressure on. I mean, this is a strong favourite.
The one we lined up is in Stratford on Tuesday. That was the plan, because TJ, we have a mare that won in Rose in the Park. She won in Bangor on D, and she runs on Tuesday, and it was supposed to be his first ride. So
does she still run?
She runs, yeah. He'll be back over.
The problem is, Shark, I know you well enough that when you tell me one's been lined up, that's not the one I worry about. It's the ones you don't tell me. The fact you're telling the world that you've got a good thing at Stratford next week.
Listen, she's going to be 1 to 3, so it doesn't matter.
And will Paddy ride?
He will.
Right.
He will.
But it would be nice to get this on the board. So, Paddy, tell me, were you, because when you, obviously as you grew up, you saw the size of your dad, did you always think, I can be a jockey?
I never really minded it now. My dreams are to be a jump jockey, and I knew weight would be against me kind of because I'm tall, but I think it'd be grand now.
Man, we throw him up.
Right, here we go then. This is the moment. Let's see him. Let's put real pressure on Paddy and watch him get up. Let's see if he can do this bit, because he's doing more than me already. So he's about to get up on Chef d'Etat. You can really feel the emotion here. It's. I mean, we'll go back to the studio in a minute and speak to Alex and Fitzy. And Alex has ridden horses. Fitzy knows, of course, more than most how to ride horses. But that first winner and getting up and just getting used to it all, there must be just huge. I mean, I don't know what's going through Paddy's body right now, but Fitzy, so let's go back to you, because you've done this moment. You've had this chance when you possibly are about to go and ride your first winner, etc. And I don't want to pile too much pressure on this boy, because these are all lightly raced horses and there could be anything lurking in here, but it's a big moment for the team, and you could feel that from the Shark, Fitzy.
Yeah, and you know what? It's when you're young, I don't care who you are, when you're a boy, all you want to do is impress your dad. And when you're a dad, all you want to do is impress your kids. And it's a funny thing, family. And like, Paddy will be excited, he'll be nervous, but this is a really capable young rider. Like, he's been on the pony racing scene for several years. You know, he was good friends with young Jack de Bromhead, who we very unfortunately lost last year. And he's a really capable young rider. And he's got plenty of experience. And, you know, don't think this is a greenhorn who's riding for the first time. This lad knows what he's doing. Yeah. And yes, it's different because this time it really counts. And it's all televised, everybody sees what you're doing. But this lad's been riding racehorses from when he could walk.
Second nature, isn't it? And his old man knows what he's doing as well.
Yeah. Of course he does. But it's a really nice story, because obviously Taylor, who won on this horse, Taylor Kingsley, got up in the shadow of the post at Tremor. Tremor is a very sharp track, and this is a different ball game altogether. You couldn't ask for a better track to have one of your first rides on.
Well, we wish him the very best. Brian Hughes gets the job of humanitarian. I remember seeing this horse ages ago, Mick, when trained by Stuart Williams. He slipped up at Chester. He's one of the biggest horses I've ever seen, and I think it'll be interesting to see him now in a maiden hurdle there.
Yeah, well, I watched him run a Punchestown. This is the Shark on British shores.
Headline, hang on, hold the back page.
You know what? He must be the only shark that can't swim.
Yeah, oh really?
Yeah, he can't swim.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know if I should ask you how he got his nickname when we're maybe.
I don't know. You'd have to get Matt to find out.
Matt can ask him. Yeah, exactly. It certainly wasn't for his swimming prowess.
Interesting.
Anyway.
Just interesting horses that we should mention as well. Carpe Diem in here is a bit, reasonable price for Terry Amos and David Bridgewater. That could be interesting. Well related.
Some sports demand acceleration, stamina, speed. Flat racing demands it all, and this is William Hill Racing. Get extra places, epic boost, our best odds guaranteed, and much more. It's epic value all season long, online and in shop now. It's who you play with, William Hill.
Coming in. They walk forward, they're off. They race away 2 miles on the flat is the trip for our fourth. Blue colours of Actung Baby is the first of them to get going and have the advantage as they make the full run down the home straight and then a complete circuit after that. The yellow is Charia. Nose Banded Chestnut is the longest priced, I think, in the lineup, showing in second place. The purple of Carpe Diem is behind these with the checks on the sleeves. Favourite Chef d'Etat, striped jacket, purple and yellow with a white cap, running at fourth at the moment. Generous Valentine, pale jacket, a black cap. She won the Best Turned Out award and currently is in fifth place. The colour change, the Wedding Can Wait, now blue and red quarters, white sleeves, white cap, is the back marker of the sextet, who are just about now to come to the winning post, and then they'll have one circuit to go in this Richard Newland Racing National Hunt Flat Race. To be, 7-8 lengths first to last here. And the blue, Actung Baby, Lorca Murto will lead him to the exit of the home straight. Jack Hogan in yellow on Charia, second place. Carpe Diem, Lily Pinchin against the running rail is next. The stripes then, Paddy Handon on Chef d'Etat as they turn left-handed away to the far side. Pale jacket is Daniel Ellis on Generous Valentine, the darker, much darker cap, and then white sleeves and white cap for Liam Harrison now on the Wedding Can Wait. The two fillies and mares continue to be in fifth and sixth places as they move off into the back straight. So Actung Baby heads them down as they approach then the final mile and a quarter of the race. Running down the back straight in this Richard Newland Racing National Hunt Flat Race. Charia continues to run in second place. Nose Banded Head only about 3 parts of a length behind Actung Baby. Then Generous Valentine, very pale jacket, black cap, has put a bit of a speed on here. It's gone through, in fact, into second place now. Means Carpe Diem is back in fourth. Now in fifth position, Chef d'Etat, and the Wedding Can Wait is 2 or 3 lengths behind those. She continues to be the back marker. So sailing on down the far side past the halfway stage. Actung Baby in the darker blue, the lighter blue of Generous Valentine. These are the pair now sitting in front from the yellow of Charia. Then the black and white check sleeves of Carpe Diem. Right in behind those is Chef d'Etat, appears to be still travelling very strongly. And then the Wedding Can Wait on the left is getting a little bit closer. So they're very well bunched now as they come down to the end of the back straight. Left-handed on towards home. They'll come with about 5 furlongs still to go. Generous Valentine moved off the inner of the course, but is now narrowly in front of Actung Baby. Behind those Carpe Diem, Charia just beginning to struggle in the yellow colours there. The stripes of Chef d'Etat is right in behind those, currently showing in fifth place, but less than 3 lengths off the leader. And the Wedding Can Wait is up round the outside. Home turn.
Down to the final half mile they come, and now Carpe Diem in the purple on the right has come through to head Acton Baby. Chef d'Etat is stalking the pair of them, a length behind in third place, and then Generous Valentine. The Wedding Can Wait on the left, coming with a challenge now, and Charia is behind those. But they're heading down now between the 3 and 2 furlong markers, and now Paddy Handon has decided to settle this on Chef d'Etat and quickly goes into a 2 or 3 length lead. The Wedding Can Wait, a big run here on the left, putting out a challenge. Carpe Diem behind those, and then comes Generous Valentine. They approach the final furlong. Chef d'Etat continues to be in front, leading by 2 lengths. The Wedding Can Wait in second place is still within striking distance. They've 100 yards to go. Chef d'Etat, though, a winning first ride for Paddy Handon. Chef d'Etat wins. Second place for the Wedding Can Wait. Then Carpe Diem behind those, Generous Valentine.
Has just won the bumper at Worcester for his old man.
And he gave it a peach. He stayed sitting, he had patience and stayed sitting and got a lovely run up the inside, so he did. He gave it a lovely ride. But listen, he's after doing a lot of pony racing, and he won the Dingle Derby last year and that, and it stands to him. That pony racing means so much. Ireland, England, there should be a lot more of it.
We're going to go and have a quick word with Paddy. Is this horse quite a calm horse, Paddy? Yeah, okay. Let's go and have a quick word with Paddy, which we do for all the big winners, and it won't get any bigger than this. Let's take the photo. Paddy, just your initial reaction. You are a maiden no more.
Oh, it was amazing. He travelled beautifully for me, and when he got the gap up the rail, and he got going for me with all the... I'm so sorry for the hair. She's been to ride the horse, and she travelled problems, obviously, it missed her, so thanks to Pierre and Kingsley's for letting me ride.
We'll let you catch your breath, and we'll come back down here. Great day, great to have the Irish over, great to have the Shah winning. Paddy Handon has done a perfect job, and you know, clearly this guy has got a racing brain. You don't succeed on the pony circuits these days unless, Alex and Fitzy, you've got some talent, and the fact he's already shown he's got a racing clock in his head will stand him in good stead.
Oh, certainly will, and lovely to see the hugs all round, and he's so thankful for the team as well, Mick.
Yeah, lovely, and it's nice for him as well because, you know, obviously Taylor Kingsley, who couldn't make it, she rode the horse when it won at Tramore, first time. I hope she's watching, and if you are, well done and commiserations.
Apparently a baby shark is referred to as a pup, so well done to the young pup there who's got that win on the board. How does it feel riding your first winner, Mick?
Just amazing. I had 80 goals before I had my first one.
Did you?
Yeah.
And he's had 2.
And it's funny, you look up all the time and you count the backsides in front of you and you think 1, 2, 3, okay, I've finished 4th. And then one day you look up and there's nothing.
Wonderful.
Nothing. It's a wonderful feeling.
Oh.
And look at that smile. And you know, another thing that I've been impressed with as well, you think he's only had one ride previously under rules. He's wearing a gum shield.
Yeah.
Something that I think all jockeys should wear.
Yeah.
Especially jump jockeys, because, you know, when I started wearing a gum shield, I didn't have a single concussion.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It can make a difference. It really can.
Yeah, you would never imagine that, would you? But it is something that's really, really useful, and safety first. So well done to him. Look forward to hearing more about that. Chef d'Etat wins, and wins well and memorably at Worcester.
Well, great teams here. Sharks getting anyone in who wants to be in the photo. Richard Newland's in there. Paddy, now you've just had to catch your breath. Obviously, we want you to weigh in. That's the most important thing now. But Dad was praising the ride you gave the horse. You just seemed to sneak him in and come there going really well.
Yeah, he travelled beautifully for me. When I turned in at the top, I knew I didn't need to go quick straight away, and he travelled into it, and I got him away lovely, and he kept adding some lengths of fair to him, and he's a nice horse.
Obviously, you know what it feels like to win good events from the pony scene, but to win under rules in this great world, what was that feeling when you kind of knew you were going to do it?
No offence to the pony racing, but this beats anything in the pony racing. I just thank everyone that's after giving me the ride, and delighted.
And the great news, by the sounds of it, is you're off to Stratford next week for an absolute good thing, aren't you?
Yeah, Rose in the Park, she won well, and Banger, and she won a pint. Hope she can go and do the same thing he's done there and get past the win line first.
Well, let's hope this is the start of a really, really good career and that you don't blow up like that.
Thank you.
Wish you well.
Thank you.
Oh, well done to him. He has a little peek round, nothing there. If you could offer him one bit of advice, what would it be, Mick?
Enjoy every minute of it, because you know he's talented. You know, he gave the horse a nice ride. The thing I liked was when he switched down the back straight and got himself on the inside so that he was able to take advantage. He was on a horse that was travelling well. He was on the best horse, and he thought, you know what, I don't need to go around him. I can go save ground. He's going to win more races riding using his head, and that's the key.
Enjoy every minute of it. Yeah, well, he looks like he is. That'll probably take a bit of time to sink in, won't it?
It will, and the great thing for him is Rachel Blackmore started with her dad, his dad, and he can keep tapping her for information, little tips to help him along his way. When things aren't going quite to plan, don't be afraid to reach out and ring Rachel Blackmore, pick her brain, get the nuggets of information, find out how you can be better. That's the sort of thing that will make you a better rider.
Yeah, brilliant. What a mentor she would be.